You mean the prediction? I think 2 minutes is enough. Moon with the aura first. Dise with a searing arrow. Searing arrow was buffed by 20% in damage. Level 1 and level 2. Level 3 searing arrow is buffed by 60% on the new patch. Which sounds pretty crazy in theory. But yeah, first you have to get there. Ooh, that was almost a deny. Careful. Seems like Gloves of Haste is a really good item for the bottom these days. More attack speed for more searing arrows. Dise here. A little bit unlucky with the spawning positions, of course. If I click this, does the pop-up not show? It still does show. Okay. If Dise wants to expand here, close to the opponent, that's not going to be so easy. But also, Moon is being scouted at his expo. Dise wants to know what's going on. At the moment, there's not too much to be discovered. It's only Parliament hunts so far. Battle for the temple, battle for creeps, battle for items, battle for level 3, and especially the battle for the fountain here in the center will be crucial. And now they're just hiding invis. They don't have a wisp at the lab yet, which is kind of weird. Seems like that would be wise. Ah, they can go for sentinels. Yeah, that works as well. But there is a reveal. So I guess there was a wisp at the lab. And now there is sentinels. No sentinels yet for Dise. He is going for the expansion, and there's nothing there for Moon to spot it at the moment. Double ring for Moon is pretty unlucky. That is not the item he wanted to find. At least some decent experience. Yeah, Moon is getting way more items. He can sell those later for some valuable gold. Oh my god, triple ring. No way. 16 armor bottom. I don't think I've ever seen that before. If there's already an enemy owl on a tree, can you take over the tree with your own sentinel? Probably not, right? It's probably just like occupied. Kevin, you should know this, right? Maybe he's got me muted though. Sag. Yeah, chat is saying you can't take him over. That would also be my guess. Oh. Ouch, the bottom! Oh my god, 7 HP. Woo! Damn. Oh, he kills him! Oh no! Dise loses the bottom. Huntress got in range. Maybe he thought he was home free already. Didn't look anymore. Ooh, that's a painful loss, man. Big experience lead now on Moon. But Dise will have the expansion to benefit from soon. Kevin says you cannot take over the trees. Trees are loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. Okay, we're still fighting for the center. Heal wards found. Pretty nice. Both bottoms now out of mana. I think the bottom should still... Like, the Searing Arrow mana should still be reduced. Searing Arrow costs 8 mana. Oh, steel! Dice got the steel, nice. Yeah, I think it should be 5 mana. All the buffs for the bottom. Until we finally see her in something other than Elfmere. Hopefully. Yeah, Dise is getting kind of destroyed so far. He's been losing way more, including the first hero. And experience, and creeps and stuff. The expansion is the one thing that's supposed to save Dise. Supply is still even. It's tough to kill these hunts at the fountain, as it turns out. Oh, Cheki's in the chat. Yeah, Cheki, I was thinking of you earlier. I was remembering your game against Orc Worker on Nomad Isles with Cryptlord 3rd. Some undeads are playing Cryptlord 3rd nowadays against Orc. I don't really think that's better than Dark Ranger, but it's kind of cool. I am a big-time fan of Cryptlord. Happy's also been playing tons of Cryptlord against Human lately. 6 series yesterday against Sock. Oh, Moon is going for the tree. Lots of normal damage from these hunts. TPing out. Oh, maybe a bit too early. Oh, perfectly calculated. If Dise had repaired a bit more, I think he could have saved it. Swag TP by Moon. Keeping the rings, by the way. I guess he didn't really have an opportunity to sell them yet. Has not until now made it to a shop. Now he finally will. Moon seems to have all the advantages here. His own expansion is going to be finished soon. He's been winning every fight. Heal scroll, protection scroll. Alright, is this how Dise finally has a chance? Just forcing the TP on the bottom here is Moon. With a bit of blocking and a couple of right clicks. That should work. Don't lose her again. No! There goes the bottom for the second time. And that might just be the end. Almost level 5 for Moon here. JJ Soto with a resub. Thank you. That's 2 full years, my dog. Poggies. I think he found healer wards again, right? Yeah. Keeping the rings, eh? Ring of Protection, new meta on the bottom. Arthas needs to play Paladin. Are you referring to Dise? Dude, Dise does kind of look like Arthas. With his hair. He just needs to go a bit more grey. I guess that would be evil Arthas then. Does look a bit like him. A little bit. Hopefully he's not going to be consumed by Frostmourne. Like the real Arthas. Bottom not gonna come back for Dise. Got so much gold, but he can't get to the tavern at the moment. And he's getting absolutely destroyed in this fight. It is still level 3 aura, no level 3 Searing Arrow, unfortunately. I still haven't seen it, by the way. Have you guys seen level 3 Searing Arrow? Since the patch? I haven't seen it. Dise is from Rohan. He would fit as an extra from Rohan. That's also true. Moon takes the first map. The king of the bottom mirror so far. Speaking of Rohan, by the way, there's like this animated Lord of the Rings series coming out, right? What's that called? Does it have a title yet? Okay, I can't find it. If I Google Rohan, I just see anime stuff. The War of the Rohirrim. Oh. Very, very cool. Oh, it is an anime. It's going to be a Lord of the Rings anime. Interesting. Anime movie. Cool. That is quite off topic. Sorry, I got distracted. I am a big time Lord of the Rings fan, chat. I'm sorry. I know that many of you are fans of Moon. He took the 1-0 lead. Moving on to map number 2. Let's see what happens next. And in case you might be wondering, Remo, how do you know that many of us are fans of Moon? Well, I know that because last time at Raraland, you guys made that very apparent when you were cheering Moon, 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 Moon. That was one of my favorite moments at Raraland. I think that was my favorite moment at Raraland. The crowd going absolutely bananas for Moon. Moon, 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 Moon. That comment in chat is so dumb it's funny. You're still gonna get timed out though. Didn't make me kind of. Okay. Moon is a legend, Remo. Yes, he is. He is a legend. Biggest legend that this game has ever seen. Did not yet qualify for Raraland, by the way. So far, the first 2 slots for the Asia region have been won by 40 and Colorful. Moon, 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 moon. Why is there still no Arthur's movie by Blizzard? Yeah, I think the Arthur's storyline is super epic. It's one of my favorite storylines ever in gaming. It's certainly the best story that Blizzard has ever made, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys played Red Dead Redemption 2, but Red Dead 2 was also super good. So it's Potom Hunts again. This is also a very good map for Potom Hunts. Concealed Hill. Especially because normally it's very difficult for the Demon Hunter here to creep level 3. And you have fountains, and you can play some Zeppelin glaive stuff. No ring this time for Moon. He's getting the gloves. Potom Expo still isn't a thing, right? Everyone just plays one base Potom push stuff. It would be too long for a movie. You would need a series for Arthas. Yeah, that's very true, actually. Yeah, I think I agree. I don't think you can fit all of the Arthas story into just one film. Like a mini-series would be good. Like, first you know he's like the prince of... What's that called? What was that? Lordaeron, right? Yeah, it was Lordaeron. Prince of Lordaeron goes to Northrend, kills a couple of dwarves. Then he sits on a icy chair for a long time. Lots of stuff to cover. And then he gets killed a million times in World of Warcraft in the raids. Dude, also the music for Arthas was so good. The Invincible music and all that. That was our childhood, guys. That was our childhood. Do you remember when you played the Warcraft campaign for the first time? Dude, I remember playing the Frozen Throne bonus campaign for the first time. You know, the one with Rexxar. And I loved that campaign so much. To this day, I still love that campaign. And I first played that quite a while before I had internet. And the campaign ended on a cliffhanger. I think you were taking a Zeppelin to go to, like, the Dusk Marshes or whatever. And it ended on a cliffhanger. And since I didn't have internet and I couldn't patch my game for, I think, like 2 years, I was left in limbo. And then when I finally got internet, I could patch my game, play the campaign, the Rexxar campaign, and then play Footman Frenzy. Bro, it was the best time. Footman Frenzy, my first love. Dota Dragon's Blood fell off. Are you talking about the Dota anime? Yeah, I watched the first season and I thought it was okay. And then I watched Arcane, you know, the League of Legends animated thing on Netflix. And that was so good, so amazing, and a million times better than the Dota anime. And then I watched the second season of the Dota anime and I'm like, bro, this is so bad and so boring in comparison. Oh, and Arcane Season 2 is also soon coming out, I think. I think I heard something. So far nothing has happened, really, this game. We just had a bit of creeping. 1 TP forced. A single archer so far has died. And now we're getting to glaives. Seemed like Dise was playing with initiative here, though. Moon found a great item, though. Scroll the Beast can be sick. Rexxar is basically a Nubarak. What? How did that make sense? They both have summons? I guess they can both have a big army of summons. Okay. Okay. I guess you're right. I mean, they're not the same, but I can see some similarities. Rima, which is the best German beer? Ooh, good question. And good answer from chat. Korenier saying Rothaus. Rothaus is really, really, really good. Yeah, that's one of my favorite beers in the world. I also like Helles a lot. Helles is a specific kind of beer. It's not Pilsner. It's a lot less bitter. And I really like Paulaner Helles also. Very, very good. But yeah, Rothaus is amazing. Okay, the glaives are ready. The Zeppelin's ready. Ooh, the Potom in serious trouble here. Moon in danger of losing the first hero. And there's also glaives harassing him. Dise is playing a good game here. This is by far the best that Dise has looked up until now. Dise got the tongue out. He's concentrated. Lick, lick. Yummy, yummy. Oh, Glaive's in trouble now. And a second archer has fallen, I guess. And Dise is buying the time for tier 2. Soon he will have arrived. Is that the new Dise move? Sun's out, tongue out? There is some nickname here available for him. The Lick Master, maybe. Slurpy McSlurpface. Oh, Glaive's getting caught here by Moon. If the Zeppelin goes down, that would be a disaster! And boom! Down it goes! Crash and burn, Hindenburg. Scroll the Beast popped as well, though. Lots of damage now on Moon. Both bottoms on level 4. Dise has the supply lead by a lot. And across the map, the Glaives are still active. Ooh, threatening the Tree of Ages here. Moon Juice is very low, though. Slurpy Derpy. That would be kind of a funny name. Kind of a mean name, though. It's kind of a mean name. Maybe I should say that. It does look funny, though. Dise returning on home. Scroll the Beast is wearing off right now. Heal Scroll comes in. Very important. Who's got the better Huntress Micro? It's pretty close. Moon has the Heal Scroll still. Oh, here come the Glaives. That should certainly be the winning recipe. He's mewing. I don't think that's exactly how mewing works. Don't you have to do it like press your tongue against the back of your like the roof of your mouth? I think that's how it works, right? I exposed myself, chat. Now you all know I've been mewing for years. Oh, bottom goes down! Uh-oh! Oh, I was low on gold. Couldn't afford the TP for the longest time. There we go. Huge lead now for Dise. Oh. The tongue has been caged again, guys. Does that increase his APM or decrease his APM? I'm not sure. Not the highest APM, in all honesty, for Dise. Good defensive setup. Very strong defensive setup for Moon. Archers behind Moonwells plus AP, very good. Oh, but the Glaives can outrange, and that is a lot of damage. Moon has to react quickly. Down by 10 supply. Bottom finally back from the tavern. And 2 Moonwells already gone down. Archers coming out, trying to snipe the Zeppelin. Ooh, but they're getting caught by the Hunts. Very good game by Dise here. Yeah, well done. Really well done. That's level 5. Dise. Seems like he's got this game. Man, the Glaive Micro is looking really good. And there it is. GG. Beach Boy Dise. The tongue par excellence wins map 2. Dude, I'm gonna be staring at Dice's player cam for the rest of the series. You know, how much tongue is the right amount of tongue? It's a difficult question sometimes. Dise seem to have just the right amount. Well played. Ties it up. We go 1-1. Map number 3 should be certainly a change in strategies. Terrana Stand will be our destination, and Terrana Stand is amazing for the Demon Hunter. And Moon's go-to strategy on TS is normally always Demon Hunter, Mass Dryad, expansion. I have seen that so many times, and he plays it so well. He played it a ton of times. We've all seen it. We all know about it. I'm sure Dise will also know about it. I think he has to play Demon Hunter himself, though. I don't really think Terranos is a bottom map at all. Chat is saying Demon Hunter Bear Mirror. Yeah, indeed. This game absolutely could turn into a Demon Hunter Bear Mirror. If there is a map for it, it's this map. Well, first Dryad Expo though. Maybe just Dryads. We'll see. Head tilt to the left, to the right. Make sure the neck is nice and loose. Moon loosening up his neck. Dise already loosened up his tongue. He's got a loose tongue, that boy. Tomorrow we're gonna have sick matches, by the way, guys. Tomorrow's gonna be the winner bracket semifinal. Fly and Infi versus Moon and Focus. Really strong match there. That was the final of last season. And in the 1v1s, we're gonna have 1-0 versus Focus. And the winner of this against Sock. Games tomorrow. Gonna be Poggies. Oh, the tongue is slowly coming out, creeping out just a bit. Not fully activated yet, though. Oh, I think he denied something. Oh yeah, whoops. Dise with one deny against the rogue. Slender for level 2 though. Oh, a little bit of a wisp block here. Early Shadow Priest kill would be big. And Shadow Priest has been separated from the pack. Very good items for Moon, by the way. Wait. Yeah. Moon on the left. Very good items for Moon here. Block against the demon, and Moon actually able to save the Shadow Priest. Good start for Moon. That mantle will be also good on the Naga if he goes for her. And the big question here is, will we see an expo? One Bursey each. Dude, I was just listening to the attack swings. It sounds like when the Demon Hunter attacks wisps, it sounds differently from other targets. You know what I mean? You hear a slashing sound when he's attacking the normal targets, but when he's attacking wisps, it's just this whoosh. Did you catch that, chat? Did you catch that? Dise did get a Shadow Priest kill, but the bigger one will be the Bursey. Nice block. Dise saves the Bursey. Wait, if he attacks the wisps, listen. It's kind of crazy that there's different sound files for the different targets. I never realized. Wait, is that the case with every hero? You see? He's attacking the wisp. There's not the slashing sound. Huh. Naga second for Dise. Keeper second for Moon. That's very surprising. Moon is just playing bears then. No Dryad expansion. What the heck? TP home, space created, time bought for the keeper. "20-year late observation." Yeah. Yeah. I never knew, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Dise lost the Ancient of War. I don't know if it was thanks to Moon's interference or if it was his own mistake. But losing the Ancient of War is pretty annoying. He can't really creep the lab, not for a long time. Dise is the one with Mass Dryad Expo against the Mass Dryad Expo King. Not sure if Moon's gonna scout it though. Found the Flute of Accuracy, which is not really good. I think he scouted it. There was something moving there. You should have seen it. Dise in a good position here, protecting the expansion, creeping up a bit more. Scouting around with a Demoner, who has a Telestaff, so he can join if needed. Oh, Moon is trying to go for the cancel. He's got a strong Demoner himself. Oh, Dise doesn't have level 3. Ooh, that's kind of a problem. Moon, though, no TP anymore. Oh, nice Mud Golem. Muddy comes in the perfect time. Gonna have to use the Invo Potion here. Mana burn the Naga. She is quite hurt now indeed. Entangle, not getting dispelled yet. We don't have Abolish at the moment. And the Dryads are going down quickly. Berserker here doing good damage for Moon. Invo Potion on the Demoner now finally over. Muddy could slow again, but he's also very hurt. Both having to split their forces here. Operate on multiple screens. One Entangle is still left. Dise with quick reactions. Good micro here. Saving the Muddy for a long time. Saving the Shadow Priest for a long time. Not bad by Dise. And soon he can mine. Damn. Nice hold by Dise so far. Oh, or is it a hold? Mud Golem now finally goes down. Tier 3 for Moon. Almost finished. Oh, but he forgot about the Moon Well. Moon without the Moon Well. That means Moon is stuck at 40 supply here for a long time. Naga returns from the Moon Wells. Speaking of which. And Keeper might be going down. One more shot from the Naga. Oh, so close. No way. Oh my god, he gets away. Less than 20 HP. Keeper lucky to get out of that one. Moon fighting with all that he's worth. Nice deny there. Dise missing out on the hero kill opportunity there, but still a good fight. Good hold by Dise. That was tough to manage right there. All with only a level 2 Demoner. But there's still no mining going on. Entangle Gold Mine, not quite finished yet. Keeper level 3 is very strong in Bear Mirror, but against Mass Dryads, not considered very helpful at all, to be honest. Moon doesn't have a counter expansion. Moon is going to have to go all in. With the bears, who will try to break Dise either at the expo or in the main base. And at the moment, Dise isn't super ready for a fight, I would say. He needs more Dryads, he needs more supply, ideally more upgrades. Dise also missing a Wisp at the moment in the gold mine. Oh no, now he has it. 10 out of 10 Wisps mining. And now Dise could get rich quite quickly. Going tier 3. Whoa! That seems pretty greedy, no? Moon sees it. Not gonna trigger him to attack just yet. It's a good game by Dise, though. I am quite impressed. Dise finally in upkeep went for the Shredder. But the standing army, the Dryad army, still isn't that big. Moon with a Tree of Life slightly proxy. Interesting. Wants to make it difficult to scout, I guess. But that's gonna take a long time for the tree to be ready. Dise could go for a big fight with a big supply lead very soon. Moon is creeping a lot. Keeper's getting close to level 5. Oh, level 3 Thorns are to win the Bear Mirror, I guess. I shouldn't waste too much time, right? Shouldn't he be attacking right now? 67 supply. But some of that's Mercs, some of that is Shredder, some of it is in production. Dice's army is still not that big. And Moon has a big experience lead. Yeah, Keeper 5 does crazy damage return, of course. Dise only has Dryads. Maybe that's the right call. Maybe against Keeper you shouldn't even make any bears. 5 head. Moon, though, very greedy. Still not an upkeep. Dise scouting with the Zeppelin, since there's still no entangled. Chim Roosts! Oh, snap. Dryad Chim's baby. Hell yeah. Bottom third for Moon. It's gonna have triple Orb Venom at some point. Maybe. Moon doesn't see the Chims coming, does he? I don't think so. Man, Chim Roosts take so long to build. I think Chim Roosts and Boneyards both should produce way faster. Like 30 seconds faster or something. They take forever. Dise only has enough supply for 2 Chims. Seems like they're gonna be well upgraded though. Tactical game here. It's been all about positioning. Not about movement. Moon has managed to nicely get into a counter expansion position. And he did somehow find out about the chimps, I think. Making double Ancient of Wind now. Getting ready for hippos. So Dise needs to strike sooner rather than later. Ah, Moon with a nice drop here. Oh, that could be a game-winning play. Surrounding the Tree of Eternity. Dise not yet TPing. Now he is. The bears are cutting off the wisps. And that tree might be gone. Oh, is it though? Wisp, repair. Bears are taking a lot of damage. They're taking a lot of damage. Oh, Dise might just have it. Despite no nature's blessing, still saves the Tree of Eternity. Clutch moment in the game. In the meantime, Moon was also creeping. Very active play by Moon. Well done. And now he's got the hippogriffs coming. Oh, Dise. Can you make those chimps work in time? Dise is on a timer here. The bears do have enough mana, just about, to heal up everyone. Dise needs to strike right now. Corrosive Breath almost finished, but not quite done yet. Huge experience lead on Moon's side. And in we go with the chimps. Demon Hunter taking so much damage right away, has to go for the invuln very quickly. Chimps have to fly away. The anti-air is scaring them. We have heal wards as well, placed right here. Demon Hunter taking lots of damage for Moon, has the Healthstone, has to use it. The chimp is still doing damage. The bears are being picked apart as it seems. But there's still Dryad army left. There's still heroes left. Keeper getting close to level 5. I guess it will be entangled then. And the chimps are taking more and more damage. All of a sudden, Moon, does he have it? If he holds, this should be his game. With the Tri-Hero, with the anti-air now ready. It's a close fight still. Dise has a supply lead, but the heroes are hurt. Demon trying to get maybe something from the shop. So many Dryads are going down. The chimps, I think, are all dead. And so might be the Naga. She falls as well. Dise not quite able to close it out. Moon calls for the GG. Dise with a cute idea. Trying to go for chimps. But took a little bit too long, I guess. Big expo lead. For a long time. But not quite enough. So Moon goes up 2-1. And we will go to map 4 next. Twisted Meadows. Gonna be the next playground. Twisted Meadows in the past was almost always a Demon Hunter Bear map. But I have, on rare occasions, also seen a Potom here. This map is Dice's choice. I wonder how he's feeling right now. Dise must be aware that he played a good game. The early game looked really strong by him. Clutch defense, man. That was such a sick hold at the expansion. Very, very well done. But didn't seem to find the right timing to close out that game with the econ lead he had. Moon did a good job delaying Dise, annoying him with Zeppelin drops, with Harass, with the Demon Hunter poking, provoking, and also creeping a lot in the meantime. Got a big experience lead there in the end. I don't know how much the Potom really contributed as a third hero, but the Keeper Demon high level did a really good job. Double Orb of Venom. High damage. It is worth pointing out, perhaps, that Moon and Dise also have had quite a lot of encounters over the last year. Their first match was Stars War 10 last year, which is less than 1 full year ago. So like over the last 9 months or so, 10 months or so rather, they've had a lot of encounters, haven't they? It's been 8 matches between the two, and a 6-2 in favor of Moon. But Dise has proven many times now that he can take maps off of Moon at least. Winning in a longer series, that's something that has so far eluded Dise. Was close to taking the lead right there. On map 4. Map 3, I mean. But didn't quite get it. Maybe the tongue needs to come out again. I wasn't looking at his picture towards the end. Did he have the tongue out or not? I'm not sure. Map number 4. We'll see double bottom play again. That's how Dise was successful on Concealed Hill. Interesting. So, both these guys at the moment seem to play bottom preferred whenever they can on suitable maps. And up until now, only played Demon Hunter when they had to. On Turner Stand, you have to play Demon. It's too good of a Demon map. Safe opening by both, creeping the small green at the start. Pot of Hunts it shall be again. Now play Warden. Dude, Warden could kind of work against Potom, right? But the big risk though with the Warden, of course, is always if you happen to play up against a Demon Hunter, you instantly lose. Warden has 0 chance against Demon. There's a bit of rock, paper, scissors going on with the Night of Heroes. Demon Hunter beats Keeper and Warden. Warden can beat the Potom. Keeper also sometimes can beat the Potom if you're good with Entangle. And the Potom sometimes looks like she counters Demon Hunter. Although I think if you play the Demon Hunter really well, nobody really counters him too hard. Both with a double Agent of War. I want to see level 3 Searing Arrow. I heard that with level 3 Searing Arrow, the Potom does about 100 damage per shot. Which is pretty crazy. But I guess when you have lots of hunts, the aura still ends up doing more damage. Maybe level 2 True Shot aura would be enough though. I think this might be worth experimenting. Leave True Shot on level 2. Go Searing Arrow instead. Pew pew! Lasers. Dise faster with the creep. Faster with a level 3. Picks up... Oh! Boots of Quel'Thalas! That's sick for the Potom, right? I feel like that's really good. What's Moon gonna get? True Shot. Well, that doesn't help him. Dise with the first attack into the main base. Forces a Moonwell cancel here. Potom right clicks very strong on Dise right now. Come on. Please go Searing Arrow level 3, dude. We want to see it. It doubles in damage from level 2 to level 3. 24 bonus damage to 48 bonus damage, which is kind of nuts and kind of cool. Again, we got a Glaives coming out. Moon has cleared his lab. Dise has not. This could be a problem. When playing Glaives, you definitely need Zeppelins. Do you guys remember back in the day in Dota, in Warcraft 3 Dota, the boots of Quel'Thalas were called boots of elven skin. Come to think of it, isn't that kind of crazy? Kind of gross? They're made of elven skin? Skin from elves? Who came up with that idea? One-for-one trade here between the Glaive and the Hunts. Oh, I kind of forgot. On the new patch, of course, Glaives are buffed. Same as Demos and Meat Wagons. More move speed. Oh, Zeppelin, very important. Now it's available at 7:20 at daytime. We got the first Zep. Zep has very low cooldown though. I think it's only like 30 seconds. So it's going to be available again in a moment. Dise lost 2 Hunts now. Moon lost 1 Glaive. Getting slightly ahead here is Moon. 4 Glaives for Dise. He will need that Zeppelin. This must be a priority now. The tug is back out, boys. Full skill unleashed. And also opening up the shop for scrolls. Dise has one already. Oh, I didn't even see the item. Damn. He sold it right away, so I guess it wasn't that good. No, wait. No, he did sell it. Okay. Zeppelin Micro is back, baby. I think the best Knight of Mirror is Talon Mirror. I wonder how quickly we're gonna grow tired of Hunt's Mirror. If we're gonna see this more. We'll see where the meta develops. Glaives now at the back of the base. Glaives protecting against Glaives. The way the game was meant to be played. Alright, a little bit of a skirmish here. Heal Scroll seems to give the edge to Dise. Moon is up 1 full level. Look at that level 2 Searing Arrow, baby. Ooh, the Glaives though. Yeah. Ancient of Wind, Hippogriff is much needed. And Dise is quite a bit faster with his. Dise now, in 2 of the games, able to find a good tech timing. Dude, Moon is looking so stressed. Look at his camera, dude. He's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what's happening? Oh god, oh god. Oh, he's going tier 3 now. Oh, okay. Trying to transition into marksmanship, I guess. Interesting. No supply capacity available for a second hero for Moon. Alchemist is very strong in Hunt's Mirror. But Potom solo, if she gets to level 6, if she gets to level 7, could be pretty sick as well. Has somebody done the math, by the way? How much more damage do you get from bouncing glaives? So the tooltip says you get one more bounce, right? And each bounce decreases the damage by 50%. No, wait, is that true? Or is it by 75%? Okay, I actually don't know what the damage is. Do you guys know exactly how much damage increase that is? Because the increased bouncing glaives, it always seems so weak to me. Hunt's here getting quickly sniped. Time for Huntresses is over. Now it's about glaives and archers. Ooh, that Zeppelin going down would be a problem. Unload is there. Glaives now very exposed. Dise seems to have a good attack here. Coming in from a couple of angles. Shout out to Kurt Angle. Lots of damage from those glaives. Dise is playing a really good game. Moon is super far behind in supply right now. The tier 3 tech not working out yet. Oh, the save on the Alchemist. And the unload as well. Not getting dizzy. Dise might have game 4 here in the palm of his hand. The damage to the Moonwells is so sick from the glaives. When you can't deal with them, they take out their Moonwells, your Moonwells, so fast. Alchemist gonna go down as well. TP out before Dise loses too much. Even the glaives gets away. Damn, great attack by Dise, and Moon has to call it. GG. GG. There we go. Dise putting up a real fight. Proving himself in the Potom mirror. Dise looking really good with the Potom Hunts. Potom Hunts glaives. Moon seemingly hasn't worked out all the ins and outs yet of where exactly you are allowed to tech. Where it might be a bit too risky. Here, it turned out to be a bit too risky. Okay, I'm curious about this Huntress thing. Let's read the Liquipedia. Okay, Moonglaive. Gives the Huntress the ability to strike an additional unit with one attack by bouncing her glaive from one end to the next. Each bounce deals 50% less damage. Ah, yeah, okay, so it was 50%. So you could say the damage goes from 150% to 175%. That's more than a 10% damage increase. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Wait, is that true? Yeah, right? Yeah. If the tooltip is true. The first bounce, it always seems to me like it does less than 50%. It looks like so little damage, but I guess it is 50%. And back to Warcraft. It would be awesome to see a video game tournament where everybody is outside. Yeah, I guess. It's difficult logistically, though. You know, setting up computers outside everywhere, doing the electricity, doing all the cable management, having proper seating. It's a 16.6% damage increase. Well, let's check. 150 times 1.16 equals... Yeah. Yeah, talks to you, right? It's about a 16% damage increase. Yeah. That's pretty good. 16 or 17%. Oh, damn. Okay, guys, we gotta jump into the next game. Next game, map number 5. And now, a divergence in styles. Moon playing Demon Hunter here. Dise is still rocking with the bottom. And harassing with the Shadow Priest. I like that. Oh! Lets the Wisp escape. Merciful Shadow Priest. Wait, there's a creep there. Oh, bottom could have stolen the creep. Moon lucky to get that one. Found the claws of attack +8. That is very good. Also on that topic, people often forget that hunts have a 50% damage to their announced value. A plus 50% damage compared to their announced value. I don't know what that means, bro. How? No comprende. The Berserker here is a very important unit. Oh, Dise can abuse Shadow Meld here. There's no lab. But Moon has the faster fingers. Or perhaps the faster ping. He gets the Berserker here. Very, very important. I mean the bounce. You get one for free. Ah, you're saying... Ah, now I know what you mean. Ah, yeah. The damage numbers that when you click on a Huntress is increased by 50% from the bounce. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, in theory that sounds like hunts should do a lot of damage, right? But once you get to the mid-game, it seems like hunts do 0 damage somehow. In other matchups. In Elf Mirror it's okay, but in other matchups it just seems like they got completely owned by everything. No prediction for the last game? Okay, bros, let's do one more prediction. Quick one. Who wins map 5? Who stays alive? Here in the lower bracket. Would be by far Dice's best run in the WAL if he wins here and makes it into the top 6. If Moon loses, Struggle City continues for him. The last few months haven't been too good for Moon. Bottom stuck on level 1 though is kind of awkward. And the problem for Dise is if he falls back to creep, he knows the Demon Hunter will also creep. And it has to be a priority for the bottom to try to prevent level 3 Demon as much as possible. But I guess now he can't prevent it anymore. Seems like Moon's in a good position here. Didn't get Rings of Protection, which is not ideal for him, but claws are also good. Panda second. And the Demon Hunter, very importantly, got level 3. Man, the hunts are very hurt already. That's gonna have to send them back to the Moonwells, heal them up. This all takes a long time. Lots of time for Moon to get ready for the push that should be coming. Oh, in this map, also, there is no... Yeah, there's no lab. There is no Zeppelins on this map. It's gonna be tough to properly make use of these glaives. Heal scroll here, very important. Would be wonderful for Moon if you could steal it. But right now, out in the open field, Dise is much stronger. Demon Hunter, though, has some respectable right click here. Moon sees all the wisps. He should know what's going on. He's got such good levels, though. Demon 3, Panda 2.5 already. That's kind of crazy. Double Bursey as well. Moon is looking very ready. And Dise is hurt already on his units. This does not look like a good position for Dise, to be honest. Shop ready, Moonwell's ready, production running. I would put all those items on the Demon Hunter. All the rings, all the claws, everything. In we go! Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, good damage, good mischance. Heal Scroll forced right away. Trying to dance with the Dryads against the Glaives as well. Not easy to micro this perfectly for Moon by any means. Mud Golem, very good pickup. Very valuable against the Demon Hunter especially. Hunt's trying to chase, trying to get the archer kills. Very good kiting though. Good micro by Moon here. Losing very little it seems. The Bursey still all alive. It seems like Moon is holding this with ease, man. Demon Hunter still threatening those glaives in the back. Ooh, Dise just got destroyed. Yikers. Too strong by Moon. Very strong early game. Perfect setup for this push. He saw it coming. He was super ready. Great execution here on map number 5. Dise comes close to his best run ever, but the favorite will prevail today. 3-2 in a close back and forth series.